let's talk about manufactured housing tubs. So this was originally 40 some odd wide by 54 long. And that is not standard in traditional housing. And so basically what ends up happening with something like this is what we'll have to do is we'll have to custom order a 54. We typically use steel tubs rather than the fiberglass ones. They just last a lot longer, especially if I'm financing it. I need to make sure that if I get it back, that's going to be in good condition. And it's a lot easier to resurface a porcelain tub, steel with porcelain top tub, than dealing with fiberglass. In a lot of cases, if it's not installed correctly, somebody's a bit bigger, you have the flex up and down with the drain, and there's issues. Also, another thing that typically happens with this is that, especially with a larger soaking tub like this, that's basically what this was, is the drains in the center. Most of our drains end up being relocated to the side where the faucet fixtures are from a draining standpoint, right? So what happens is, I don't know if you can see kind of in there, you have your steel frame, and then you have floor joists, wood floor joists. And depending on where the floor joists are versus the steel frame, that can be an easy move or a very difficult move to over there, especially with the right slope. And if the home is set lower to the ground rather than higher, then you have even less to work with as far as underneath the home, as far as being able to have the correct slope so it drains correctly. So those are some things to be aware of, and if it's pit set, it's even a whole different ballgame. But those are some things to be aware of in regard to manufactured housing tubs. This is the typical type of tub that we would get. Porcelain finished, 54-inch, 30-inch deep. So it's unfortunate that we can't keep a soaking tub. They end up being crazy expensive. Here's our other one. This one was a traditional width. So this one's ready to go. But it ends up being crazy expensive to do anything else. And so typically what we'll do is we'll just replace it with porcelain tubs that are the 54-inch. In some cases, trying to find a shower, putting tile in here, you have to reinforce the floor in a lot of cases. A lot of times the walls are only 2x3 construction if they're even that wide. So there end up being issues with that as far as being able to bear a whole bunch of weight. This home was built back in the 90s, so we have a better chance of better construction and beefier walls than what we would with a 70s era manufactured home. So just wanted to give you just some more information, some more details in regard to manufactured housing, specifically the plumbing, the uniqueness of the plumbing. It might seem like it's a simple fix just to move that drain connection from over there to here on this respective home, but yeah, anyway, so in some cases it's more difficult than others. In some cases it's no big deal. It's super easy. So just wanted to offer a little bit more information and details in regard to that. Hopefully this helped.